Pep, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We've heard in the last couple of hours that Erling's got the award for Premier League Player of the Month for August. I know you've spoken about him extensively this season already, but in the light of that goal and in the light of your comparison to Johan Cruyff's goal, how close is he, would you say, even at 22, to being the perfect striker, in your opinion?
He's an exceptional striker. I've said many times, it is. But at the age that he has, and I think his ambition, he want to be better, will be better.
What's he like to manage?
To him?
What is he like to manage?
No, he's a perfect person. He's a nice guy. And this is the most important thing, the quality he had before came here, and just he's continued to do what he has done. We didn't add many things.
Can I ask you about the injuries? Can you give us an update? Because there's a lot of suggestion that Calvin might be nearly ready and that Laporte's joined the squad. Can you give us an injury update on the squad?
No, I'm is back in training, but he is not ready. And Kyle is getting better. I don't know if tomorrow will be ready, and we'll see the training session this afternoon, how does he feel.
And how's Calvin?
Yeah, a little better.
Can I also ask you about the debate that's been going on all week about this all-star idea that's been suggested, North against South in the Premier League?
I don't have an opinion.
Nothing at all?
Not at all.
Would you like to get involved in it? Would you like to be involved in it?
I don't have an opinion, so I'm agree with Jurgen. So if they gave me the dates we should play, it would be nice, but I don't have an opinion.
Thank you.
Pep, Wolves this weekend, they've had a mixed start to the Premier League season. When you look at their style and assess the way that they began the campaign, what sort of match are you expecting?
It's completely different team like was the previous seasons. They play 5 in the back with Cody, and now they decide to play with 4. Yes, and this morning I'm really impressed the way they play. The position is in the table is because football is unpredictable, and sometimes you don't deserve, or you don't get what you deserve. They have a lot of very good things in terms of central defenders making a good process, and when they contact with outside, they have incredible runners. They when contact inside on the pitch, they have a lot of talent with Podense, with Guedes, with Moutinho, with all of them. They are huge competitors for the Portugal mentality that normally they have. One of the toughest opponents we faced in the last seasons, and tomorrow will not be an exception. So we have to be really prepared, because they were all week preparing this game, and we had less recovery as possible because we play 12:30 tomorrow. So they have to be mentally prepared. Otherwise, will be difficult.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround between the matches. How easy is it to go from a game on Wednesday to a 12:30 match? How do you have to do differently to be able to cope?
No, we'll have less time, but that's all. It's what it is. So the big teams have to adapt and adjust as quick as possible. All the circumstances is what it is. All the teams play sometime at 12:30. We are not an exception. We play in this time. It happened in the past. So just give credit, because what I've seen is completely different. Like the previous season, it was more setback, just defend, no jam. And that transition with Adama, transition with Neto, transition with many other players. We add Mateus Nunes now in this concept, the good runners and good counter-attack actions. They still have that, but they add completely different approach that happened in the past. They have a lot of quality for many things, and it's a toughest open. I respect a lot Wolves for what happened in the past, what we suffered, but especially what now they are trying to do. And I like many things they do.
There's a player you've not mentioned just in those answers, that's Diego Costa. Bruno Lage said there is a chance that he can make his debut against your team. Is he a striker whose style you've enjoyed coming up against in past appearances?
Well, Diego Costa has made an incredible career here in Spain, and his quality. Of course, with the problems, unfortunately, they had with the striker, they bought it. I'm so sorry for him. Come from Germany, so they had this. We are not going to discover him. So adapt. What is just in case we play.